ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for some rando action? We have game 1 of the semifinals of the 2024 standard tournament. We've got the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. One being traiLZ went 5-0 in Swiss. Mirai went 4-1. He is the 4 seed. The runners are just readying up in the race room. I am the Gob one. I will be your commentator today. Tracking for us is RG365, the Hawkeyes. And strap on in. This should be an absolute banger. 2 of the top runners in our community. They've been grinding it out. Not in charge, Greg. Don't worry. I'm not the restreamer today. I only do the yapping. All right, last minute stretches. There is our countdown. Get ready. The semifinals began yesterday, but this match begins right now. And an immediate grass tile. Looking like we have a potential of vanilla-like. Alucard's going to pick up his meat as he gets things going. A lot of forest here. Yeah, this definitely looks like a vanilla-like biome, which means we'll have sort of a giant lake in the middle, and the north and the south will sort of be split by 1 or 2 different ways to get there, either a cave, sometimes a path. Mirai rocking the default Link sprite. I believe he has a an RGB filter that makes him a little lighter green than normal, and of course traiLZ with Alucard sprite from Castlevania. There is what looks like maybe the top half of our lake. Oh no, it appears we're actually on the bottom here. Yeah, we've started in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, he uses the Aqua Tunic. Okay, perfect, thank you. Oh, we see a raft tile. I should probably open a tracker so I can keep along. Yeah, we might be grinding the man. Everybody needs a good man in their life. The question is, how much is he worth? As we find P3 or 6 here. $200! Yes, sir. I think we might be having a little date with this man for a while. So that is the maximum amount they can roll. Yep, we're going on in. What about a second date? Oh, got stood up and says, you know what? Fine, I'm out of here. traiLZ is going through the back of Fairy Cave here. This can be really dangerous because you have to drop in on all these enemies. And there's at least 1 diver in there. I think there's a Boomer Boy in there. Rise found a town. I didn't see which one it was, though. This looks like Raru or Rudo? No, this is Rudo. Nice traiLZ handling these enemies great. Oh, wow, a 500 bag was in there, too. Holy. Also, if you hear any clicking like you may have just heard, that is not your end. Oh, traiLZ into a dead end. Oh, that sucks. That is just me muting my headset. It is not on your end. traiLZ going to grind out this level. Wow, $30 for a standing Octorock? I think that's max as well. So it looks like we might be digging out Barba's lair here today. As that reflect spell, is one of the required spells to beat the game. Thunder and Reflect technically the only required spells in the scene because we do have to beat all 6 bosses. Mirai has found Mr. Yu's wild ride in his adventures here. The question is, with this little tiny mountain section here, this can actually split Bagu's woods. Believe it or not, he could be on the top half. which would be very frustrating. It looks like he might be. Alright, so we have got 4 and 36 on the west from what I've seen. That 3/6 could be Barba and our trophy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, yeah, Bagu's Woods has been split north and south here. Sometimes this can happen with the vanilla-like biomes. The game, I guess it must be in the coding to force splitting it in half, and it usually gives you this little thin mountainous border that you've got to find a way around, and sometimes Bagu's Woods can be in there. That, I don't know what, oh, that's a glove! That is a glove for Trails. Free glove, reroll. Who rolled this crap? I mean, junk. Oh wait, that was me. So we have a free glove on the west. Oops. A 3/6, and we have seen a way off, but we can't take it yet, and that's that raft tile. Could end up just finding the raft in one of the caves here. Okay, so there's the big lake in the middle of the vanilla lake. That sort of everything surrounds. RG has it marked as a glove. I trust RG. Oh yeah, that is a raft, yeah. Oh, I think maybe he just misclicked, that's all. There's a glove! Wow, what? Okay. RG, what do you know, buddy? What do you know that I don't know? Pre-marking the glove. Incredible. So there is our way off. We don't know where it goes, obviously, but yeah, RG predicting the future is right. Man's got powers. That's the power of trackers. If you want to get this power, guys, you have to sign up to track. Oh, crap. Mirai's capture card, I think, is acting up. That's not good. Yeah, I saw a flash right as he started the seed. And then, yeah, we saw the background there. That's just the capture card. I've never seen him have capture card issues, so a bad day for that to happen. Hopefully does not give us any issues. That would be unfortunate. Alright, so we found, this is Raru here. So this is a free spell. I missed what it was, but we'll see what the old man has to say. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a fairy spell. Free fairy, free glove, free raft. Mamma mia. We're going to talk to this NPC that I called the Hintless Kid, because I swear to God, this kid never has a hint. And when he does, it is literally useless. I think in the, like, 400 seeds I've played of this game, he's had one good hint the entire time. Thus dubbed the Hintless Kid. So yeah, at this point, we're just looking to probably clean up this west. This doesn't look like a terribly difficult vanilla-like. See where our raft goes, and beat the game. Fairy and glove, I mean... We want to find Mito and get our downstab early, of course. That's, if it's castable. Probably not castable at Magic 1. It can be, though. It's rare, but, Fairy could be castable. A Magic Jar would be alright. Ooh, this looks like maybe a bridge off. It is! Bridge cutting off the sand in the lake there. There's the front of Jump Cave. Okay, so here's the little the bridge I talked about earlier that cuts off the vanilla lakes. Instead, this time it only has one little swamp town of Mito. There it is. Ooh, it's got Spell. Do we care about Spell? Probably not yet. Nice hint from Granny for the raft we already have in our inventory. Thanks, game. Alright, Trail's gonna get Fairy. I think we go talk to Granny and just get the hint. Right? It's nice to grab the hint even if you don't want the spell in this situation, right? Because if Granny says, like, Guma has the medicine or something, right? You know you can just... You see the item in P5, you just be like, yeah, we're good. However... Yeah, Karak has a magic container. That's a good hint. At this point, when you get the glove and you have fairy, dungeon hints are great because... Oh, a Rebo with the medicine. Because then you can kind of know, right, if you're low on magic containers, oh, we can maybe dig P4 for it. Like in this case, the medicine in P3. P3 is one we probably usually dig out, but I think probably they're not going to bother, right? The only way spell is important is if there's something in there that's blocking us in the east, but we don't know that yet. Alright, so our bridge goes to the maze. That's good. If our Wrath takes us east, we have a lot of the puzzle solved. We literally just have to get the Thunder spell. And start beating these palaces. So Maze Island usually rolls with a river somewhere intersecting in the middle. This time it's rolled on the very top. So nice topless Maze Island. Avert your eyes, kids. There's also another funny bug where the bridge to Maze Island can take up the entire right-hand wall. Not sure what causes that glitch, but it's pretty funny. But here we go. 333 for traiLZ, 414 for Mirai. Haven't seen the cost of fairy from either runner yet. I imagine Magic 3 gives you a decent shot at casting it, but... Oh, no, we saw, yeah, traiLZ cast it, duh. He went in and got downstab, of course he can cast it. Mirai did not find Mito, though. He can also cast it at Magic 1, are you kidding me? Wow, that's actually really lucky. Not lucky, but, well, I'll say lucky. That is, in my experience, pretty rare to be able to cast Fairy at Magic 1. $50? Wow, yeah, looks like you're right, just over the 50-52, somewhere in there. Alright, well, we found some XP on the maze like we need it. But these blue Lizalfos can be worth 500, 200 though. I believe the red guys can be worth 200 and 100, so kind of average-ish XP. Nothing we're going to stick around and farm for, I don't think, especially with 500-point P-bags in the pool. But they are in the way, so we've got to get rid of them. Especially the blue guys, they act like blue iron knuckles. If you just straight up jump into them, they're going to back up and give you a nice little kiss. And you definitely don't want a Lizzie boy kiss. But as you can see, both these runners have mastered a technique that we call sword sweeping. It's basically a way of double hitting them, and yeah, they're going down fast. Our attack levels are pretty good. I think attack 4 looks a little better than traiLZ's attack 3 here. For Mirai. But nothing these guys can't handle. These guys could kill these guys on attack 1, no problem, so... Oof, yeah, see, you take the bonk from the Lizzie boy and it doesn't feel so good. traiLZ 4-3-4, 12 minutes into the game. That feels pretty good, honestly. This Maze Island is a little bit janky, and it looks like it's isolated. There's no other way off that I saw, so we'll definitely be checking that raft tile. We're looking for the items on the maze, right? One thing that's still in the back of your mind... Oh, jeez. It looks like it's just flickering every once in a while, so it's not a huge issue. I really hope that doesn't cause any problems. One thing in this situation that's in the back of your mind is there's still always the east, there's still always a potential for a grass tile, a three-eyed rock. You could have an islands biome east, so the boots could be important or even required. Alright, we found Palace 2 on the maze. We know that because we hit the statue and the jar dropped, and based on the pillars, we know that that is going to be P2. Yeah, I wonder if... Okay, here we go. Here's an item, finally. Is this the first item we found? Alright, there's the hammer. Well, like I said, the forest tile. you may have to go into Spec Rock. I think both of the items are on this. So I believe, I'm not sure, somebody can correct me, but I believe the logic is there has to be 3 spaces between the item drops. And yeah, there they are. And the boots! Wow! That is a very... Okay, wow, this seed has everything, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Mirai's probably going to walk back off the bridge. He might just do P2 now. Right, traiLZ is going in, yeah. I think the optimal play is do P2. Walk back across the bridge, get your down stab, and you go, man. What did we miss for towns, though, right? Did we see Saria? I don't know if we actually saw Saria or not. Because we are still missing Thunder. Wow, attack 4 is absolutely cracked. Wait, did Mirai just go left? Do my eyes deceive me, or did this guy just go left? The boss is straight to the right, yeah? Ah, sorry, it was blocked by water. Well, no longer. And so just like that, a free P2. I have a feeling, unless Mirai finds something in here like the flute that's required in the East, I don't think anything he finds here is going to be worth it. He's going to be probably fairly upset when he does eventually just go right at the start and find Helmet Head, but hopefully he just runs into some dead ends here. He may just do that and just up A anyway, right? I don't know if there's a chance he might work his way around to it. I didn't actually see the path that traiLZ took, but it was like 2 rooms, so... Yeah, dripping Moggos, but we don't care. We have gotten so much XP at the start of this seed that we'll probably be skipping things in the palaces pretty soon, I imagine. Do we have a hint for something in P2? Yeah, why? Okay. I'm here and they're there, but I'm kind of surprised by this. I mean, you have glove, boots, hammer, fairy. You just god routed the P2. I maybe missed a hint for something important in here, but I mean, I guess the trophy hint, yeah, but well, I mean, the kid could still be important, right? The kid could be Thunder. That's a thing. So I guess traiLZ is probably thinking, you know what? I'm here. It's out of the way to get to. Let me just go get it done. I guess I could see that, but again, that's why they're there and I'm here yapping at you, because I cannot see the vision. We'll see. So if this is nothing, this is giving all the time back to Mirai. Mirai is still searching, though. Oh, this is a fun room. Everybody's favorite room. At least we didn't get bad generators. You have boggles crawling up your butt here. This is not a fun room. It's just a pee bag. But traiLZ also found it first! So not only did traiLZ go in and kill the boss first, he left, got the items, came back in, and found the item before Mirai. Mirai has unfortunately just went the whole... Oh, I think it's to the right here, isn't it? I don't even know. Wow, that's incredible, man. traiLZ has got the 6th sense today. He walked directly to the boss, then he walked directly to the item. Man, sign me up. Okay, there Mirai gets the bad news. Just the pee bag, and I don't think he's going to stumble his way back to the boss. And so, I guess you guys are saying, because chat has to help me here, that traiLZ did not go in for the hint for Reflect. So he doesn't know it's in P6, he may just get it anyway, but... Surprise, because that's definitely a hint you want, right? We could get bailed out by Fire Reflect, but that's not something you can bank on at all. And so here we go. traiLZ heads into 3/6. We don't know yet until we see some windows. And there it is. It is P6, so our trophy is in here. And he's found it early enough. Again, I mean, he decided to dig P2. He might just decide to dig this palace as well. Fairy still 50 at Magic 4. That's actually hilarious. That castable at Magic 1 and doesn't move an inch. Yeah, I think we've looped all the way back around for Mirai. Yeah, I think this is taking him back to the start of the palace. I believe. There's a key door here. Yeah, this is the start. Yep. And then he's gonna realize, like, oh man, it was just right here. Yeah, it was literally one room. That feels bad, man. That is going to tie the gems all up at 1 apiece. We'll see what Mirai does next here. He still has yet to acquire downstab, of course. That's something you're definitely going to want to pick up. Don't slander me, Angel. Don't slander me. Don't slander me in front of the kids. We're not supposed to fight. Alright, the capture card is going to flicker every once in a while, but it looks like it's not affecting anything else, so let's everybody cross your toes and stuff for this capture card. We don't want any technical jankery to cause any issues, and that's just, oh no, why did I say anything? Please, 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 no. I shouldn't have opened my fat mouth. Mirai getting attack 5. Still rocking that magic 1, but I mean, it didn't seem to hinder him in P2 here at all, so. Alright, we're going to check out this raft tile immediately. We're going to take our boots. Okay, we're going to reset the capture card, reset the... Sorry, just typing out a quick message. Alright, traiLZ does find his trophy. Hints, what schmints? Now it's time to find the lady and try not to join her in the lava bath. We're taking the drop at the item room. Okay, just confirming it drops into itself. It does most of the time, but sometimes it doesn't. And Mirai, I missed what palace Mirai went into here. This is... It's 3. Okay. Sorry, I missed... Is this on the east? I was just typing out a message and I just completely missed if he took the raft tile or where he ended up here. Or is this the 3rd palace on the west? Okay, cool, west. Awesome, thank you. So 3 and 6 both in the west, also P4, P2 on the maze, so that leaves 1, 5, and GP in the east. Oh, 3 is right next to start. Okay, nice, even better. Wow, nicely done in this room without downstab. That room is actually kind of tricky without downstab. traiLZ finds a dead end here in P6. Back to start. So we know that Rebo has our medicine here. However, traiLZ actually has this hint, and Mirai doesn't have this hint. So I would not be surprised if we do see Mirai dig this item out, right? P3 is usually pretty easy to get to. And so I would not be shocked at all if we see him go and dig that medicine out. Gonna be probably pretty peeved when he sees it's just spell. He's A known spell denouncer, we'll say. But hey, again, it's not, you can't rule it out yet. Until you go east and you see that there isn't anything under a forest tile or a red rock, you can't completely rule out Spell Tower. It's unlikely, but hey, this game doesn't care about that word. It'll put stuff where it wants to put stuff. Trail's getting a little twisted around. Well, here's the item in 3. It may actually just be free and on the way to the boss anyway, so even if we know it's Spell, we're definitely going to pick that up. Don't ever have to want to come back into a palace if you don't need to. Oh wow, he got bopped back up onto the ledge. Yeah, no, Mirai he hasn't been to Mido yet. He hasn't got downstep, so he doesn't know. That's a dead end. So back to start. These palaces are a little tricky. What you got in P2 is being made up for in 3/6 here. Both being a little twisty. That's what happens when you get the Helmet Head for free. Yeah, exactly. You definitely can't rule it out, right? It could yeah, exactly. It could have the kid as well. There's... You never know. You can never rule any... this game isn't really known for, like, crazy logic chains usually, but it can happen. Where, you know, you have to go into a palace to dig out the hammer, to get the raft tile, to get the forest tile, to get the raft, to go to the maze island, to get to the palace, to get the thing, to get thunder. It can happen, but it's pretty rare. But those are the things that are kind of rolling through the back of your head once you, especially when you get a sort of quote-unquote what most runners would call a free start to this seed, right? You get a glove, you get fairy. You're just like, okay, what's left to troll me, right? At least that's how I think about it, but I always lose, so maybe that's wrong. Barbara goes down, Rebo goes down. Looks like the bosses are dropping keys, which is actually pretty good news for us. That way we don't have to worry about saving a fairy cast. Probably one of the best things the bosses could drop right now, considering we're getting a crap ton of XP. traiLZ wants to farm out this magic level. Wow, magic 6. Fairy 38. You still can't cast it twice. Well, a price you pay also for getting a free fairy cast. Okay. Well, the boots were pretty required there, I'm gonna say. I'm pretty sure that's the east, but we didn't see enough of it to verify. But yeah, good thing they dug those boots out of Maze Island. So I think Mirai is just like, let's go ahead and finish the west out, right? We've got a couple caves, I think, left. Gotta grab our downstab. We gotta hit Saria, see if it's thunder. Ooh, that's a welcome magic container. That is a nice find, honestly. Yeah, it's too early to call anybody behind at all. Yeah. I don't know what... Okay, traiLZ has gone into P3. I thought he went back into... Oh, it's fire! Okay, well, hold your horses. This could be the answer. Fire can link to any of the other 7 spells. It's just completely random. So we could have Fire Thunder, we could have Fire Reflect. Could be Fire Shield, that's useful. Fire Life is always okay. Fire Spell would be decent. Fire Jump is the most useless of them, for sure. In my opinion. We'll probably get a check here right away. It should probably be castable. Alright. It's either Spell, Thunder, or Reflect. We didn't get jump, we didn't get shield, we didn't get fairy, and our life bar didn't fill up. So it's thunder, spell, or reflect. So 2 and 3 chance we actually get a useful. Cast here. traiLZ has to die here to get enough magic to go through this key door. But he walked immediately the right way, didn't he? So that's going to be his trophy for reflect. And yeah, we found the flute. Again, that's just like a comfort find. It's like, okay, if there's a 3-eyed rock in the east, I'm not going to get blocked now. That's good. And so now it's just find Mito, which is right here. Then we're going to hit that raft tile, so... I imagine actually Mirai's probably going to do P6 first. Right, when GP is in the east like this, if you can get all the west done and never have to come back, that's always ideal. I mean, the dream is GP in Death Valley that you can just get to last, but... Yeah, we don't know if Larry, aka the River Devil, I call him Larry. We don't know if he's blocking anything. Probably... I mean, he could be blocking something. If it's an Islands East, it doesn't really matter because we have boots, but he could be out there. Sadly, I don't think he's going to get freed today either way. But I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I definitely think he gets the spell just in case, right? Really, the last thing? You don't know if fire is spell. Right? We could have actually probably tested it in an encounter. Just to see. Maybe he did and I missed it? I was watching traiLZ in the palace here. But again, the real last thing that's left to troll us is the kid being required for thunder. And if he's sitting in the spell tower, you definitely don't want to have to walk back here to get him. Oh, he didn't have enough magic. That's right, yeah, because he cast it in the town, and he didn't find a refill for the town, so... That's right, that's the magic he's missing right now, is that 53 magic. Yeah, I totally agree with what Aaron says here. I think traiLZ is going to hit this raft tile right now. He picks up his 3rd gem, so technically he is ahead in gems right now. I do think he's got to go find Saria, though. He's got a couple things left to do in the west. He's got to clean up the caves. He's got to check Saria. He'll get fire, I'm sure. Oh, no, it's right here, yeah. Yeah, it's right outside the palace. Yeah, you definitely turn it in here. If it was out of the way... Oh, no, this is Reflect. Duh, this is Reflect, of course. Never mind. I'm an idiot. You definitely want this. This is where you get the Reflect spell, find fire, and then see its Reflect after and feel bad. This is indeed Game 1 of the semifinals. The other semifinals started last night with Chroma versus Level Engine. I'm not going to spoil. We took that one down. All I will say is it's worth a watch. The ending was interesting. And so we're forced to take this back of Fairy Cave to get to the open water up here. Because the game wasn't nice enough to spawn us a little way we could walk through. Alright, Mirai gonna take magic levels now. We're gonna, yeah, fire 33, I think. We're gonna test it out here. Yep, it was absolutely restreamed. Yeah, it's on. Should be on ZSR. If you go to the ZSR VODs, you should definitely find it. Yeah, Mirai not sure he wants to go that way. So traiLZ taking down Karak. He is up 2 gems now. And I think there's a couple caves out there, but I'm not sure that he cares. He might just go directly through the raft tile. It is Fire Spell. As you saw that Moa get turned into a bubble. And so, unfortunately, turning that medicine in was useless for us. Yeah, traiLZ gonna stick around in the west. I think he might have, like, one cave. He's got Sari here that he's gonna find out is Fire Spell. Yeah, it's Fire Spell. I don't know. He might check it before he goes back to Mito, right? Yeah, Mirai finding this twisting, turny P6. It's a lot of early dead ends. I don't know if traiLZ has been back to Mito yet to turn in spell, so... Yeah, you probably want to go back and turn in the regular spell, because it'll be cheap enough now at Magic 6 that Fire Spell won't really matter, but... The question is, does he check it before he goes to get spell, right? The ultimate time waste would be to now go get spell, then find out it's Fire Spell afterwards. Which would feel bad. Yeah, Mirai, again, finding all the dead ends that traiLZ found at the beginning of this P6. It's just, find a dead end. Oh, take this left, go one room, find a dead end. There's the flute for traiLZ. Yeah, clean up the west. The idea here is that you just never want to come back. You're never going to leave, or you're never going to come back to this west after you leave. Is ideal anyway. I don't foresee any reason they're going to need to anyway, so... Once we find the east, you just walk it in, baby. Oh no, he tested it against the Moa? Ah, oh, that's so unlucky, man. I mean, it's not the end of the world, honestly. It's just... I mean, when you're up against runners of this caliber, every second counts. Alright, he's not going to go and turn in spell, so maybe he knows. Yeah, this is definitely, obviously, the east. So, boots 100% required unless there's some cave out there that we didn't check. It is the kid for Thunder! And that's the one thing you worry about. Right? Where the heck is this kid now? Oh, is she gonna say DM or something? Well, again, I talked about it. That's literally the only troll, quote unquote, left in the game is the Child for Thunder, and here we go. All right, we found Barba. Yeah, both of them full cleared everything, I believe. I can't see traiLZ tracker, but Mirai has Medicine Cave still left to find in the west. It would actually be hilarious if she says west right now and it's in like buried in Medicine Cave in some tiny corner. I'm not sure if traiLZ got the Medicine Cave or not. No, yeah, traiLZ doesn't have a visible tracker yet. I missed where she said! I was watching Barba. Mirai gets these double hits that are so, it's Uncle Gooma! Of course it is! Gooma always has the good stuff, man! Babysitting today? Maybe the child is babysitting Gooma? We don't know. Now that's actually a totally fine and good thing, because we haven't done P5 and we haven't been in P5. There's DM. We're definitely not going in there. Okay! What about a second connector to DM? Yeah, we're not going to step foot in DM. We don't need anything from there. Okay, I really shouldn't put this out in existence, but there is a possibility. I mean, the magic. Oh, there is Larry, or the River Devil. Let's see what he's blocking. Oh, just Larry's little grove. It's so beautiful, but unfortunately not required. Yeah, I don't think we've seen the shield spell yet. I think he would definitely pick up shield, but yeah, most of the top tier runners just snub life. They think it's a waste of time. Which, to be fair, it usually is, so. What the heck was I gonna say? Alright. Yeah. Fairy's still 38. The magic effect in this seed does not seem too hot. There's a three-eyed rock. Is this required? He skipped it. Wow, I'm actually very surprised at that. Especially because it's an old Kasuto. That's like a free spell to get. That's kind of amazing to me. There is never a world in which I'm skipping free shield in old Kasuto, but hey. Especially with only 5 life bars. But again, that's why I'm here, and they're there. Okay, so there's the 6th container. What I was going to say was, there is a world in which Thunder is like almost 90 to cast or something. Now that 6th container gives us 96, so it's almost for sure likely we'll be able to cast Thunder. But I have seen seeds where Thunder remained somewhere around the 90-ish spell cost, even up to Magic 6 and 7, because the effectiveness of Magic is so poor. But that, on the water tile Magic container, is going to sort of nullify that. Nice Karok fight. Again, keys coming in clutch here, dropping from the bosses, honestly. That 6th container also gives us a second cast of Fairy, which is still our key right now. So that magic container was actually pretty clutch. Alright, there it is. 40 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll start to track the time difference here. Mirai is behind by like 4 minutes, maybe? But that isn't anything P5 can't eat into, or GP, very easily. Yeah, P5 notorious for being one of the tougher dungeons. The look on, I can see their cameras, and the look on Mirai's face when he saw Kid Thunder was just like, man, really? Alright, Trail's heading into a palace. I missed what it was, but we know it's either P1 or 5 at this point. I'm gonna guess probably P5? Yeah. And again, the fact that we hadn't found P5 and the kids in here makes it a lot less worse, right? It's always the worst when you do a palace, go talk to Granny, and she's like, oh yeah, the kid's buried deep in the palace you've already done, so LOL. The micro-optimization? He does the trick that I picked up that I don't really see a lot of people do, is you just keep varying, and then as soon as you drop into the upstab room, you fairy again, right? It saves you like the 1 second dropping to the floor. It's literally a 1 second time save, but I've watched races where he lost by 1 second, or he won by 1 second. It absolutely happens, so. Yeah, he's great to watch for all the hyper optimizations. That's a good word. Yeah, Guma does always seem to be sitting on the kid, which he probably should be on some kind of watch list at this point, honestly. Alright, I think so. Mirai's gonna get the news. Yeah, the double DM connector. How nice. Looks like DM paid for advertising in the bottom right-hand corner of the east here today. Sadly, not going to work out for them, but nobody's going to go vacationing there. I get to find Larry's Grove here. Absolutely useless, but that's Larry. Some days he works hard and some days he doesn't, and that's okay. Hey, Gundam? Don't slander Larry. That's not allowed. Same. Yeah, same. Yeah, the name not doing them any favors, right? Yeah, come to Death Mountain. Have a good time. Or let's not. Yeah, so Mirai basically following the footsteps. Gonna get this 6th container here, which we know is a pretty big deal. I don't think Fairy came down till Magic 6? So I don't think Mirai... Well, I think it's still 50 for Mirai, right? That doesn't even get him 2 casts. Oh, here is Puked Up Horsehead, or I call him Hugo, Bart's evil brother. It's just a sprite generation issue in P5. And he is guarding our kid. Boy. Guma and Hugo both guarding the kid there. That's a little scary. Kid doesn't seem to mind, though. Yep. Kid's just sitting there having a grand old time. He doesn't care. He's just decided to make it out of Granny's basement. Alright, so Trails picked up the kid about we'll say 44:15, or 44, jeez, excuse me, 44:45. Hell, let's just say 44:44 is when Trails picked up the kid to make it easy. Yeah. My arch nemesis. Oh boy. Trying to get this Moa in the dark so we don't have to waste a fairy cast here. Oh, we got him. Looks like P1 is going to be in Death Valley today. We found GP out. Oh, we got him. Oh, there's 2 of them. We got both. Nice. A P5 poker game. Yeah, Link coming in like the cops that busted him. What's going on in here? I love that. Oh, is it P5 in Death Valley? Yeah, duh, obviously, right. We saw Trails going through the thing, so yeah, the split, we call this a volcano biome, so if it's in the west, it's called a caldera because it's just a little basin filled with water, and in the east, it's called a volcano because it's obviously all red and nasty, so they're essentially the same biome, though. The basin in the middle cutting both sides in half. And lots of times required to go through it. It acts as a pass-through. Not in this case. In this case, we'll find a cave on the bottom half, taking us to the top half. Which unfortunately means that we're gonna have to either walk out or up A and go. Probably maybe up A and go back to the west and start over in the east, but. Either way, it's not too pleasant to get to the other side, but not awful. Yeah, I think the raft took us right there, and then we could just walk up, right? So, well, but I believe, like, I think they had to take a 2-screen pass-through cave to get to even this part, so I'm kind of wondering where this is, honestly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we do have to turn in the kid for Thunder, so that makes total sense. But we could always do that right before GP as well. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. You know, this is one of those things where I don't really know the right answer, and I don't think anybody really, you can't time it out. You just kind of try to think in your head, is it faster to walk out, go through those encounters again? Because these guys can do the trick called fairy feet, right? Where you take your fairy 1 pixel away from the edge of the screen and just do that 1 pixel tap and you disappear. And then you hit the opposite direction, you show it the other side, but it'll be interesting to see what they do. Yeah, both runs of P5. Trails has found the boss. Alright, so Trails has the kid. and has found the boss. Let's time out where we're at here. This attack 5 probably gonna do pretty good. We're gonna get a little downstab action on Guma's butt. Or his armpit, I guess. Yeah, that attack 5 is looking juicy. Negative Gundam. It's on my list to do, but I haven't yet. Alright, so 48-38. Let's just call it 48-44. So 4 minutes after... Yeah, let's do that. Let's call it 48-44. That means it took traiLZ 4 minutes from the kid to kill the boss. More things we can track. Slammer's got me in chat there. We'll see if Mirai can sort of like pick up maybe some time by getting the Guma faster. We'll see, but right now it's looking like around 5 minutes because I think he's on the way to the kid here. This is an item cave for traiLZ, right? Or did I miss the first half of it? Maybe I missed the first half. Oh yeah, I definitely missed the first half. So this is our pass through to get to the top half. Oh wait, what? Are we on the top half? Oh, am I mistaken here? I thought we started on the bottom half. Oh, he's walking out of Death Valley. Excuse me. I don't know why you guys let me do this. Okay, so traiLZ decided, yeah, it's faster to walk out. So he's actually just going to do encounter skips here. Oh my god, I can't believe he made it through. Wow. To not get bonked by both Moas there is kind of lucky. Alright, Mirai about to get his kid. Oh, gets the double hits! Wow, this attack 6 is pretty hot. Wait, maybe this isn't the Caldera? Alright, 50-20 is the pickup, so yeah, Mirai about 5.5 minutes behind here. Maybe I've gotten this all wrong, actually. Yeah, excuse me, this is not a Caldera at all. This is a Mountainous East. Yeah, ignore everything I said to you. Alright, hammer required for jump. We're probably going to get that. Jump is actually fairly useful in GP. Or the waffle rooms. Yeah, jump underrated, honestly. Yeah, it's extremely useful in quite a few GP rooms. So not surprised to see him pick it up here. Mirai might skip it. Yeah, he might feel completely behind. But I would... well, yeah, it is like 1.5 screen. He might. Nice knowledge of hitting the jar there for Mirai. Yeah, he's only got Magic 5, which, again, still only gets him 1 cast of Fairy. We don't have any key. We don't know where it is. We're definitely not going to go and try and find it. We may run across it in P1, but other than that, this Fairy spell is our only hope right now. You definitely would love to run across it here in P1, but I think even in this situation, you're not even digging for the item. Yeah, Mirai invalidating the entire race by taking attack 6. That is illegal. Yep, there's Slammy right on time. Perfect timing, my man. Just kidding, obviously. But Mirai is a known anti-attack 6 proponent. He thinks the game should be capped at P5. At attack 5? I'm not even kidding. I think it was just a function of his power leveling. I think he just got enough levels early on that he was able to get it basically for free, so... I don't think he had intentions of getting it, but yeah. Oh yeah, standing key on the ground. We're going to definitely pick up any key we see. Now, there is one room in GP that can troll you. There is a room with a fairy block and a key door, so you can't ferry through, obviously due to the glove block, so just gotta point that out there. Sometimes these runners will leave a key on the ground somewhere in a palace close to GP, so if they find that room, they can just pop back in and grab it, but... Just wanted to point that out. Yeah, we found the boss. Yeah, this attack 5 is actually, like... Man, attack 6 is, like, at least twice as good as this attack 5. It only really matters for Thunderbird and not that much even, but because you usually don't kill a lot of stuff in GP, you try to kind of skip it usually. Alright, 53-18, Gem 3. Sorry, Gem 6. So we are definitely going to be in GP sub-hour. Yeah, and I'm trying to piece together in my head this 5-minute difference. And, like, the only thing that stands out to me is P2. Like, Mirai went left, and, like, traiLZ went immediately to the boss. Then he went in and went immediately to the item, which was nothing. But a lot of this 5-minute difference is literally in P2. Alright, traiLZ heading back to get Thunder. Yeah, you definitely need Thunder required. Thunderbird is 100% required in this flag set. There are flag sets out there where you can skip him, or may not see him, but this is not one of them. Oh, nice! Nice down stabs there. Beautiful. Giving Guma the old pegging, I call it. If you can get into his his armpit area and down stab, you actually hit the bottom half of his hitbox. And you can do some work. Alright, 54-42. Yeah, that is... How far behind that is... That is just over 6 minutes behind now. So he actually lost some time getting to Guma. Again, I wouldn't worry about 6 minutes. The GP can definitely do that. Here we go. 55-05, we'll call it barrier up. Okay, so Mirai decides I'm gonna up A. It's faster. 55-06. Okay, fine. We'll give him a second. This is an immediate junction. And here's the room! This is the room I was talking about! He has a key, though! Holy man, that is so lucky to have a key. I mean, this might not even be the right way, don't get me wrong, but I was just excited because you don't see this room that often. It's not that common. And just for it to show up here, man, traiLZ thanking his lucky stars he got a key. Yeah, again, it could be me getting excited for nothing. I was just hyped up for actually seeing that room. Alright, so traiLZ committed to the right path. I would wager a guess, if I know Mirai, and I've seen him play this game a ton, I bet he knows he's probably behind right now. I would not be shocked if we see him go left in GP. Oh boy, more junctions, a down and right? Wait, what? A left and an up and right. Hello, GP, how are you? Now that's what we're talking about, baby. Of course, it could be just Thunderbird here and then Dark Link right after, but... Yeah, I would be shocked if Mirai doesn't feel behind at this point, mostly because runners feel behind by default. And he knows that P2 was pretty rough, his P6 was rough, but it kind of was for traiLZ too, so... I'll be interested to see if we see some shenanigans, man. It's game 1. Probably the time to go ahead and risk it, right? Alright, I think this might be start right here. Oh no, this isn't start. We didn't see a... Holy moly, man! Look at this GP! I love it! Okay, there's a ferry. We're probably not going to go back for it. It's a bit annoying to get. So far, traiLZ just in hold right mode. That is kind of the... Well, not kind of. That is the meta in GP that most people ascribe to, is just hold right until the game tells you not to. This is a drop room, so if we see... Oh, no, this isn't a drop room, actually. My bad. I always think this is a drop room, but it's not. Not with the bird statue here. Okay, so far linear in this direction. We're gonna pre-ferry. I like that because this room either has lava pools in it, or it's usually filled with a little bit of junk. Alright, this is another junction. This may be our left at start, I think. It is. Okay. Lava? Lava? Lava. Oh no. Yeah, okay, so he's leaving again. That's what I talked about, right? These runners will leave a key in a spot they know just for that room. Pasta. Alright, so we could go back and left, right? But there was junctions quicker here. Again, Mirai gets the double hit. That was nice. Yeah, we could have had a double key here, right? I think that's what happened for traiLZ. He picked it up. Yeah, Mirai, unfortunately, if he's going to go right, he's going to have to walk back in and get this key. That's more time loss. We'll see what his... Oh, he's going back for the item? Alright, so traiLZ goes right and left. So we went right and left. Right and hold right loops us all the way around. He's going back for the key afterwards. Right, that makes sense too. We could have just grabbed it, right, with the double keys from the boss, but maybe he wasn't thinking about that. We'll see. What was the entry time for traiLZ? 55:06 or 55:05 or something, right? All right, here we go. Oh, and yeah, traiLZ is down the life. All right, we'll see the entry to GP here. I do think he saved time. I think he saved time up A instead of walking out of Death Valley. Well, we'll see what he wants to do. If he goes left, and one of those other junctions that traiLZ found later... Okay, 1 minute, so 5 minutes and 10 seconds behind. Like, if he goes left here and he finds the late junctions that traiLZ found and it's the way, he could definitely make up time here. Oh, and this is why jump is useful, guys. This room is a nightmare without the jump spell. Yeah, Mirai saying, of course this room's gonna be in GP, why not? Oh, hello! Oh, traiLZ almost getting Buzz Thundered. That's when a bot drops on your head and kills you, either by taking out your life or knocking you into a lava. There it is. But, he saves it with the fairy spell there. There we go, taking out the blue Foca. Gotta make sure I don't say that incorrectly, or I won't be back here anytime soon. traiLZ deciding to deal with this guy. 3 up stabs. Yeah, this is, You know what would help here? The shield spell. I still don't understand that shield spell skip. Again, I know traiLZ is like a top runner, man, but... Did Mirai skip it as well, too? I didn't even see. This is just a dead end. You can get a jar out of that bird. But I don't think traiLZ cares, so he's back to start. Mirai, unfortunately, just following in the footsteps, though. traiLZ. Mirai also skipped the shield spell. What the hell do I know about this game? What do I know? I would have... there is not a world in which I am skipping that shield spell. And that is because I am bad at the game. So, now... Okay, so traiLZ is going back left. So they're going to converge on each other here right away. The question is, what do we do? I don't see a world where Mirai is not going to go right. Mirai did skip jump, yeah. I kind of figured he would because he fell behind. Not too surprised about that. I'm just so shocked, man. It's like 13 seconds to get that shield spell. But I guess it is what it is, right? Yep, there's the conjunction. Conjunction? I don't know what the hell I was trying to say there. Yeah, so traiLZ... Okay, so now he went left and up and left. I think there is still a left at a fairy room and a bottom right at that elevator that we haven't explored. Which we should see here shortly. Yeah, this right here, I think, right? This is an elevator up, I think. Oh no, it's backwards. I'm thinking of the room backwards. This is an elevator down. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, I was like, okay, yeah, that's the start of the palace for Mirai. So he's gonna go back right again. Yeah, he's just following in Trail's footsteps at this point, sadly. Yeah, not gaining any ground unless, again, that elevator, I'll call it a four-way, right? There's a junction at the bottom. There's two. You come in from the left with the ferry block. There's another ferry, not block, but ferry in the blocks, and then there is a top right. That's the way they both went. Those are the two unexplored junctions as far as I can remember. Holy moly, traiLZ makes it with the old tiptoes. Wait, this is another junction. Where is this one taking us? Okay. All right. So now we've got that up and left to add to the pile. Nice, some fortuitous ferries. traiLZ not going to get that one, though. He's in a hurry, right? Mirai has life 8. Oh my god, he found it! Wow, so what way did he go to get to that? I don't even know! But traiLZ has found the way. He's got 2 lives left. I'm gonna wager a guess that Darklink can't really be too far. Holy jeez. Oh, wow, that was almost a sick room. Yeah, that's where going without jump makes it a little bit tougher, but even with jump there, you gotta deal with the rolling fire from the spicy chicken. Yeah, I agree with Angel. I think Darklink is going to be maximum like 5 rooms away. Just based on what we've all seen. And plus the unseen junctions, it's just a very high chance that Darklink is even in the next room. There we go. Making it through the spicy chicken. Oh, he knew it was there too. Yeah, Mirai knows the placement of literally every bot in GP. There's a second one. What about a second king bot? I don't always get Buzz Thundered. When I do, it happens twice. Yeah, this is looking very conspicuous. Elevator up. Smells a little bit like Darklink. Not yet! I was hoping for some junctions and some shenanigans, but GP can actually be a maximum of 42 rooms long. I believe it's between 16 and 42, I want to say. I could be wrong about that lower number. I know the high number because I've seen it once and it was not fun. Alright, Mirai. Up an A's. There it is, yeah. So it was, what, 4 rooms? Alright, there it is. This is going to be it. Yeah. Can you smell what the Darklink is cooking? It's called victory. traiLZ has 1 life left, but this is a vanilla fight, so I don't think he's going to have... Oh, okay, he's just going to down stab to victory, or crouch stab to victory. That's fine, too. As long as he doesn't get jumped on, but I'm pretty sure he's not on his last life, so be okay. Oh. Oh, Dark Alucard does the dance, but traiLZ stays alive. Get your GGs in. There's the dance, and Mirai sees the finish. And yeah, man, a lot of it was just P2. traiLZ is going to take game 1. See if the runners want to pop in for... I'll type in the race from here. I think I should be. Oh yeah, there's Mirai. I don't know if I can drag him down. I think I can. Oh, I can. Okay. Joined by Mirai. I'm not sure if we're gonna get traiLZ joining us as well. GG, man.
I feel like it's not much of a GG on my side. I don't know.
We'll give you one little G.
So who walked into GP when?
So you were about 5 minutes. Honestly, it was
that's
mostly
Palace
P2.
2. That's Palace 2. God damn it.
Yep, that's what we were saying is he went immediately right to the boss, and then he went back in and walked immediately to the item. Well, you got kind of twisted and turned. And honestly, that was 90% of the difference, I'm going to say.
I wouldn't even have gone in for the item. I would have just got to the boss and been done.
I was surprised that he went back in, but he also went directly to the item too. So other than that, yeah, you guys basically carbon copied each other through the rest of the seed. Even through GP, you took the exact same route as him. So
where was Thunderbird? Was he down at the multi-level elevator? I was headed back left to go down and right at a waffle or emoji room or whatever that was.
Yeah, I think it was a left he took. I didn't follow exactly the way. There was a lot of weird junctions after the way he took too. So, but he was in there for, I guess you walked in about 5 minutes behind him, and you guys were on practically the exact same path.
So upsetting. That Palace 2, so upsetting.
Yeah, you went left at the start, right?
Yeah, well, there was a door, and I had one cast of fairy, and it's just, I might as well just save the fairy and go look somewhere else. How often is it that the boss is immediately to the right of start? It's not too often that happens.
No, it sure isn't, no doubt. All right, traiLZ is going to join us here shortly, he says. He says he felt behind. Of course he did. There he is. I'll drag him in. All right, joined by the race winner, traiLZ. GG, sir.
You can hear me?
Nope, we can't. I can barely hear you. You sound like you're a mile away.
How about now?
That's perfect. Yep.
All right. Yeah, Discord's weird. It picks what. I have 3 or 4 microphones. I have the webcam, the one that's in the laptop.
Yeah.
A Blue Yeti and a headset with a microphone on it. So Discord just kind of picks whichever one randomly.
Beautiful. Yeah, sounding nice and clear.
Thanks, man. So, I heard that he was in GP at the same time as me. First of all, GG's Mirai.
Yep, GG.
Yeah, so I heard he was in GP at the same time as me, so I don't know. It turns out having a key to get through the first door on the right actually was bad.
Yeah, we know. I talked about that room, and then it ended up showing up, and you both had the extra key to get you through it. You could have gone to the left, I guess, right? And
yep,
yeah,
looped.
Yeah. Then it was the first. You went left, and then it was the first left after that. Was the path to Thunderbird. Holy crap, man! What a GP that was. That GP was pretty trash. I was in there for about 12 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, we have your times in the chat. I think you walked in at 55:06 and finished at 1:07:28. So yeah, 12 and a half minutes almost. But yeah, you guys pretty much went the same way. Honestly, the story of this seed was P2. You god routed the boss, you god routed the item, and Mirai had a little trickier time in there. Other than that, you guys did essentially the same thing.
What was the item?
Just a pee bag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because you went in, you immediately went right, found the boss, and then you decided to go back in. I think you went out, got some item caves, and then went back in or something.
Yeah,
you went back in.
I was on my last life. I saw the drop down encounter where it had a blueless Alphos in there, the one that generally has the kid in vanilla. I saw a blueless Alphos, and I was on my last life, and so I was like, I'm not taking this chance right now. Went into 2, figured I'd do 2, and then I'd come back out and clear out the rest because I knew both items were right there in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, that maze was troll as well.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I wish I had some more insightful things to say about the seed, but you guys, as kind of predicted, you guys played it like pros, right? You did the same things. Mirai skipped jump, which I kind of expected he would because he He's probably felt behind. Every runner feels behind in this game. You could god route everything and still feel behind. So otherwise, yeah, you guys were like doing the same exact stuff.
Yeah, I mean, jump is like, to me, a huge time save. I feel like that you probably lose more time not having it than if you just took the seconds to go get it. Because there's a lot of rooms.
Depends on GP, right?
Yeah, like there's waffle rooms and stuff where there's rooms that have those 3 blocks and that weird jump that you have to either do 2 or 3 times, or if you have jump, you can just what do they call that jump?
Oh, I forget the name of it. Quantum leap, I think.
Yeah, the quantum leap. Yeah, or you just got to do that. So, and also, if you're in, you can be in some really nasty waffle rooms and be surrounded by Foca, but if you have the jump spell, you can get right through it, like seemingly with no issues. But if you don't have the jump spell, you kind of like have to deal with each one back to back, and that can be, I've had to leave GPs before in the past because they were so bad. Go get jump.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir, man. I always get jump if I can because, well, mostly I'm bad at the game, but yeah, I find it very useful. But didn't seem to slow Mirai down too much, I don't think, based on what we saw. But he's an expert at like low percent GP, right? So
I gotta learn no jump strats because I get wrecked every single time.
Yeah, so this was game 1. Any inklings on when game 2 might be?
I don't know. I've been maybe this weekend coming up. I gotta work all next week. I took a day off. I've been working nothing but overtime for the past 3 weeks because the holidays really beat my pocket up. So I've been trying to catch up.
What are you doing, man? Zelda 2 greater than all. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
take a whole week off. Grind up.
Nah, I mean, yeah, well, this weekend coming up, I took Friday off, and I was supposed to do a road trip down to North Carolina to pick up some things, but I think that's being called off. So maybe next weekend or whatever, 7 days from now. What's today's day? Right. Friday? Yeah, maybe like 7 days from now.
We'll keep an eye out for it. If anybody wants to also keep an eye out, you can come to the Discord, z2r.gg/discord. I will just give you guys a chance to give any final thoughts, or maybe just your general feeling about the seed. We'll start with Mr. Mirai there.
It just sucks to have to full clear P2 when the boss is one room to the right, and I would have been out of there in 45 seconds, and I wasted so much time in there. And that is the worst way to start a seed, the absolute worst way to start. I felt like walking out of North Palace, I did the loop in the wrong direction, and so I wasted so much time down there as well, getting nothing out of being in the south section of the west like that. Going north, and then hitting the maze and doing all of the maze only to find the items all the way at the end. Thankfully, it was the boots. And then P2 was just utter trash the way that I routed that. And that right there just tilted me from the beginning. Then the full clear of Palace 3, and I don't know. I thought I was going to get screwed in the double door, back-to-back doors, not being able to cast Fairy twice in a row. And that led to the item. Luckily, that Mago has quite a distance on his aggro range, so he came over and gave me a death so I could refill my magic. But yeah, just man, I'm glad the glove was very easily found, because a lot of times these races just come down to where's the glove, and that really sucks. And today it came down to just walk the wrong way in P2 for 5 minutes, and that's literally it. So
yeah,
LOL. That's it. Yeah, I'm salty. If it sounds like I'm salty, I'm salty, because that
I
P2
would be
is
too,
stupid.
man. One decision can cost you a seed, right? That's the level of runners that you guys are at. So
I get it. I mean, like, I feel the same way. I mean, like, luck has a lot to do with it at some point. Like, there's nobody that's, like, that much greater than anybody else to where it's going to be, like, just purely execution. Luck has a lot to do with it. And that took a lot to wrap my mind around at first, because I used to play this game every single day for, like, 5 years, grind, like, 3 or 4 seeds a day on stream. And then, I would get my ass beat in these tournaments because I would do the wrong thing. And I know the feeling, man. It sucks.
Hey, that sounds familiar. Yeah. No, well, it was still a good race to watch. Appreciate you guys letting us do the restream and stuff. So
No, thank you for coming in, man. I wanted to thank you and Trezco for coming in for the restream and RG365 for the tracking and stuff. Thank you guys coming in for such short notice. And GG's again, Mirai. We'll race again soon.
Absolutely. I'll echo the RG365. The guy with the Hawkeyes doing the real hard job, keeping me honest, keep correcting me a few times. So, trackers are the MVPs. I think I don't have anything else to say. We'll see. Keep an eye out for ZSR and all kinds of Zelda action. All the Zelda randos are on here pretty much, so keep your eyes peeled. And there's going to be more Z2R action. We're in the semifinals. The Nibiru Invitational Tournament, I think, is hitting the finals. So Z2R still a plentiful to come. Trez, I'm not sure if you are here to take us out.
I am indeed.
Awesome.
So, thank you all so much for watching. Big shout outs to traiLZ, Mirai, to Gob1, and to our wonderful tracker, RG365. Once again, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had a blast. We're going to be back here on ZSR in half an hour for some OTR tournament action. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, let us know. If so, let us know as well. It's going to make us happy. Thank you all for watching. Have a good evening, or a good day, or a nice weekend.